Got a target in the copper penny dime range. Locked in pretty good. Green is the dominant frequency, so we'll dig it out. This looked pretty good. It was locked on pretty good too. Pretty stable. I think it was real deep though, maybe said 4 inches or something like that. I'm using the 10 by 12 SEF coil on the V3i. It seems to be real stable, pinpoint's good. Seems to be fairly, you know, accurate. About as accurate as you can expect. Okay, that was a clad dime. Got one in the nickel zone here. Ain't hitting real good, but it's close enough. And we'll dig it out. Let's see what we got here. Got a worm. Those, I call them square tabs. Got one here in the zinc range. Let's try the sizing feature. I like it. So it's small enough, it probably is something in the coin range. A double beat. So this looks good. This looked like a smaller target in the zinc range. Hard ground here. Come on. All this work for a zinc. Yeah. Making a mess. I don't think it was real deep. These roots are like steel. Figures. You know, the clump that falls out, that goes off the backside's where it's at. All that for the old crusty zinc. Alright, I got a target here. It appears to be in something in the zinc range or something in that range. And then when I pinpoint it, it appears to pinpoint bigger than the zinc. So now let's go with the sizing feature. So the way I have this detector set up, to me that's reading bigger, you know, bigger than a zinc penny. I can't say like 2 times bigger or whatever, but it appears to be bigger than a zinc. So let's dig it out and see if we're right. I mean, just because it's zinc and it's bigger don't mean it can't be good, but out there at these public parks, you know, a lot of trash falls in that zone. So just for a test, we'll dig this one out. I probably would have passed on this thinking it was bigger than a zinc and probably trash. Alright, we're going to dig this one out, the one that I thought was bigger. Now if you're relic hunting, I mean, it doesn't matter, but like in these parks and stuff like this, there's hundreds of these type signals, so you got to kind of be a little selective. This here's where the dirt's already dug up. It's where they put in a new sewer line or something like that, water line or drainage line. So the dirt's already been like bulldozed up or something. I was just going through here, seeing if I could find something that they, you know, may have turned over. So see, here it is already. It's a lot deeper than, you know, than what it showed. So I'm digging out 8 inches right there. Gotta get by that root. So it's probably 8 to 9 inches deep. And it was, I mean, it was bigger, maybe not big around, but I think the mass is what caused the bigger reading, because there's some still glass on it, and it's a big aluminum screw cap, and it was down there a good 8 inches too. And the thing about that screw cap, it was hitting with a red frequency dominant, so even if it was like a 50-cent piece, you know, and showed larger, the green would have been the dominant frequency. So something like that I would dig. Look at this one. It's trying to hit in the high conductor area. Trying to stay around dime area. When I pinpoint it, the red is the dominant. I'll use the sizing feature. I don't know what it is, but it's just acting like junk. It doesn't act, even though it has a good ID number, it still acts like it might be junk. Maybe it's a rusty bottle cap or rusty iron or something. We'll dig this out. The only other possibility is it could be, you know, a mixed signal, but I'm betting on junk probably. It's still down there, a little deeper. Almost act like a you know, that's weird. There's a screw cap. I know, and I know them are red dominant, but it was just the kind of signal it was given. It's just kind of weird. It wasn't real good. I'm gonna go back over the hole. Maybe I don't have to. I think there's something else down there too. Like I said, not unless it was a mixed signal with either a coin and a screw cap. Oh, I had a hit in there somewhere. Maybe I already knocked it loose. There it is. I just think it's a nail. There's a bobby pin. I mean, that could have possibly been throwing the ID off a little bit. See if there's anything else in there. Okay, that's it. Bobby pin and a screw. There's some more junk around it. I just dug it out right in there, that screw cap and bobby pin. Now watch this when I pinpoint. There's more junk around it. That's why the signal was so bad. Got one here trying to hit in the quarter zone. Locking in real good. Sizing's kind of funky looking. And there goes the phone. Here's that quarter signal again. What gets me though is it's a little high for a quarter, and it is a little deeper, but normally quarters are at 83. It's jumped around a little bit. And the green is the dominant frequency. I wouldn't think it would be a bottle cap. We'll dig it out. This is that quarter-like signal, but it was jumping a little too high. I mean, that don't mean it's not a quarter, but it could be many reasons. Maybe there's some iron around it, or, you know, but it just seemed like it was just a little high. Maybe there's 2 quarters, I don't know. I know it was a quarter. See that right there? That's the impression of a coin. I don't know if you can see it, but right there you can see the impression. Unless I think it was on edge. See that? That could be why. I think the quarter was on edge. But that's a quarter impression. Okay, there is the quarter. Let me check the hole for other targets. I don't see any more. That's probably why the reading like that, because this thing's usually real accurate on quarters. That was only maybe 4 inches deep. Here's another in the quarter zone. I mean, it's shallow and it's locking in pretty good. If we pinpoint, the green is the dominant all the way. So we'll do the sizing deal. That don't look good, does it? The sizing screen don't look good at all. That's better. Come at it from a different angle, and maybe there's some trash around it. Okay, the people won't stop calling me, so let's dig out this, what appeared to be a quarter signal. It said, well, probably digging too deep. It's only said a couple inches, isn't it? I can't remember what the screen said that got that phone call. I don't think it was very deep at all. Thought that was another indention of a coin. Maybe lose my pinpoint area too. Let me go deeper. I thought it was only 3 inches. We'll see. Lose my train of thought. Right. Nice. Oh, wait. There it is. It was shallow. I cut up too deep a plug. See it right there? That was a shallow one. A clad quarter. Shallow clad dime. Grass is a bit taller here. It's probably 5-6 inches. Makes it a little harder. Sweep around, but it's all right. here was something falling into the zinc zone. Kind of gravelly here, huh? There you go. Zinc penny. Something else, somewhat in the zinc zone. Could be screw cap. A little bit deeper than surface. Okay, got away from the gravel, it looks like, so that's good. A little deeper, might be screw cap then. If it's coming in, hitting like that, coming in deeper. A lot of times the screw caps, because they're just a little bigger or something. Maybe they got more mass. Yeah, screw cap. Hit like a zinc, a little higher than a zinc, but deeper. Got some in the nickel zone. Shallow enough to hit with this little digger. Whoa, look at there. Oops, dropped it. It was a nickel. Not bad. Just hitting it solid. Here's another one in the nickel area. Must be a little deeper. The SCF coil pinpoint's real good. Stay up there. Roots are kind of tough. There it is. Another nickel. Got one in the zinc zone. I think this one showed a little deeper, so we'll dig a little plug. Down there a little bit, not real deep. Nothing has been in this area though. I mean, for some reason I ain't found nothing real deep. There it is. Coin, zinc penny. Got another one in the zinc zone. It's getting about 4 inches. That's just screw cap. Never quite common out here in these trashy areas. Got one right at the edge of my discrimination. Seems like I'm on a zinc roll here, or a zinc area. It's not hitting real good because I got from 51 and above accepted, so the blue is some rejected area, so that's why the audio is kind of flaky. This one was jumping around a little bit. So it's hitting into my rejected zone. Out here I don't want to hear the 10,000 pull tabs and stuff. That's why I kind of discriminate them out. That thing was right on the edge of discrimination, the old square tab. Got another one in the nickel area. A lot of nickel. Another one in the nickel area. I'm going to jump around a little bit. Probably not going to be a nickel, I would think. Yeah, it's not. I can see it. Just jumping around a little too much for a nickel. If it was a nickel that shallow, would have been a lot steadier. Got another shallow signal. Trying to hit the nickel zone, but I don't think it's one. That was fairly shallow. Nope. Another little pull tab. Okay, here I got a nickel signal. It's a lot more stable. What I would think, you know, a nickel should come out shallow instead of jumping around. It's the end off a light bulb, but it was a lot more stable than the pull tabs are. Here's another one right at my discrimination range. Just a crusty zinc. Here's another one in my nickel notch. These little guys are plaguing me today. They hit right out where a nickel should too. Here's one in the dime or copper penny zone. That looks good. Looks like a smaller target. Green is dominant. So we'll dig that one. Might be able to pop that one out. I cut a little slit sometimes that way it'll give the the ground splits right there at that point usually. Unless it's real hard like this. And there is the coin. It was a copper penny. Then it's easy just to push this back down. You can't even really tell. Zinc area. See how small the camel hump is and the red's dominant? It's getting worse as I go, but there's center. And that looks good. I mean, it looked good. It looked like a smaller target. The red was dominant, so that's usually zinc or screw cap range, but it's all right. We'll figure out. Coin, I can feel it. I guess it must be a zinc. It don't look like a zinc. I'll have to check it out. This looks like a shallow surface quarter. It's probably a surface quarter. We used a little tool to get it out with. Should be just, there you go. It should be right on the surface. All right, quarter.